Can someone explain to me why I don't give a fuck about anything to the extent of which I do not give a crap whatsoever about life? This semester, I don't care. It's baffling because I didn't know that I was capable of this much not caring. But yeah, like, you know, today I was in class. I was in my philosophy class because I thought that I was going to be a philosophy major. Guess what? I'm not going to be. So essentially, I am just taking this class for no fucking reason. But the class is called Ethics at the Edges of Life, and it is literally a class about death. And I took this class willingly, I swear. I thought that it would be really interesting to talk about how I might die. To my surprise, it's actually kind of depressing. It's kind of sad. And a little bit boring. I never thought that it was going to be boring because my professor is from Sydney, Australia, and he always talks like this with a really exciting accent. And yeah, Professor, today, you just made me experience a Charlie Brown moment where I was, like, sitting in my desk, nodding my head like this, looking very interested, but all I heard was blah, 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 blah. Like, that was the soundtrack of this class today. Yeah, like, I'm really sorry about that, because you would have loved me last semester, or first semester or freshman year. I was a joy. I just, you know, like, I cared so much about everything. You know, I did all my readings. I was genuinely interested in everything that I was studying. Even with things outside of school, like, I don't know, like, hanging out with my mom, taking care of my dogs, keeping my room clean. If you can see over here, we have a little crap pile. And that's kind of how I'm running my room right now, into little piles of shit. So this is crap pile A, over there is crap pile B, and I just make sure that there's a clear path to the door. That's kind of how organization is running in my little cave. Oh my god, I just had my shit together last semester. Last year, you know. This summer even. Like, I was just... It's gotten so bad that I realize that I'm doing all of these things that I shouldn't be doing. But, you see, I don't care so much that I don't even care about that. And that's really bad. Like, you see yourself fucking up, and you just don't fucking care. Like, I don't care. I just don't care. Fuck off, life, because you are not going to pressure me. I am not going to stress out about you, but here's the problem. You should stress out to some degree, otherwise you will end up a homeless man outside of a McDonald's, hoping that somebody will drop a quarter into your coffee cup. And this not giving a fuck is actually making me more hostile than usual. I think that I'm a pretty nice person, like, maybe in my head I'm not, but to you, I am respectful. Like, if I don't know you, I try to make conversation with you. I try to make things not awkward at all, even though some of you bitches, as hard as I try to spark up a conversation and make sure that things are flowing smoothly, you just try your hardest to make things weird for the both of us. That's how I usually am. Not so much this semester. The thoughts going through my head are very violent. You know, like, today, I wasn't late to class at all. I wasn't going to be late even if I tried. And there was a guy with a really heavy backpack. He was going up the stairs, and he wasn't even going slow. Like, he was going moderately paced, and I was just thinking in my head, like, move, you fucking tard! And then the other day, again on the train, there was like a little grandma with her cane, and she was just taking forever to get up those stairs. This time I was late, though, so... And I was just thinking, you know... Move it, Kane! Move it! Move! This bitch just stopped in her tracks, and I almost ran into her. She needs to be removed. Who the fuck does that? Like, how fucking twisted am I in the head to... Can't even... I don't even have an excuse for myself. And then, little things get to me all the time, too. Like, people. Okay, in one of my classes, there's this girl, and I don't know her. I don't even know her fucking name. I don't know, Bianca or some shit. And it's just the sound of her voice, you know, like I don't know what it is. Like I have nothing against her. I'm pretty sure I'm sure she's a wonderful person. Like she sounds very smart. She sounds like a good girl, but I just fucking hate her. The sound of her voice is like a nail scratching a chalkboard for me. And it just makes the learning experience really hard, you know, because I'm trying to pay attention to this shit that's already fucking boring. And she is just like, she just has to add a comment. And it's, yeah, okay, like it's a good comment, but at the same time, her voice. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, I don't sleep. Ever. Never. No. I didn't really sleep before. I mean, like, I would always stay up really late. I just couldn't go to sleep at a reasonable time. But now, I think about 3 days out of the 7 days of the week, I literally will not go to bed. I'll be up for like 24 to 48 hours, and it's ridiculous. I'm not even thinking about anything, you know? It's amazing. I just sit and scroll through Tumblr. Other times I check my email 1,000 times. This bed over here, this is a nice little spot for me to just stay up on. I do a lot of things here. I stretch. I eat. Me and this bed, we've been through a lot together. And this semester, I think that our relationship is just, it's just gone to the next level. We're just on another level, me and my bed. But we don't sleep together. So we're like almost there, but we just don't sleep together. Which is interesting. But I'm on it. I'm hoping that this is just a phase, you know, like this is something everybody goes through, you know, like everybody goes through this, right? It has to be because I swear, if it doesn't end soon, it's gonna become a life thing, and I'm just gonna go through life being really, really, really careless. And also, insensitive. I'm really insensitive towards other people's feelings, which is really bad because then people start to not talk to you and then you're alone. Maybe I should just start dating somebody, you know, like... No, I'm too lazy. I'm not really doing much of anything these days. Yeah, so have a good one. Love you, lovelies. Ugh.